Troy, wait!
You just raised me a doing for Prentices! Go on to start passing to a good heart!
Trash! The great sore eyes! Tis enough to infect the city with pulse!
Palsy! For these bastards have done! As you know, they've grown and done! And they've got us! But it is our intention that will see a city shake! Which parsley comes to eat a parsnip!
True, and pumpkins together!
But we will show no mercy!
You're the simplest things ever stood in such a question.
How now, Prentices? Prentices simple! Down with him!
What do I have a noggin of wisdom? No, sorry.
Sharper speak! Show me a sharper speak!
Let's hear it! Bring keep the weapon, no trickle drinks! And bring my brother Michael Bishop Reed, yeoman! Let's hear a street
Good masters, hear me speak.
Aye, by the Lord, let's hear a good housekeeper, and I think that's good worship from my brother Michael Fish.
Peace! Silence!
Look, what you do offend, you cry upon. That is the peace. Not one of you here present. Had there such fellows lived when you were babes, it could have topped the peace as now you would. The peace wherein till now you have grown up had been taken from you, and the blank times could not have reduced you to such a state of ment. Alas, poor things, what is it you've got? Although grant we get you things you seek.
Mary, the removing of the nobles, which can't help but much benefit all the handicaps of the
Yeah,
city.
Grant them removals! Grant that this your noise has chid down all the majesty of England. That you see the wretched nobles, their babies at their backs, and their poor luggage plodding to ports and coasts for transportation. And you sit as kings in your desires, authority quite silenced by your parole, and you, in the ruff of your opinion cloak, what's it you got? I'll tell you what. You have taught how insolence and strong hand should prevail, how order should be quelled. And by this pattern, not one of you would live an aged man, for some other ruffian with self-same hand, self-reason, and self-right would shark on you. And men, like ravenous fishes, feed on one another.
God, 'tis true as the gospel.
Nick, this is a sound fellow. I tell it's Martin.
Allow me to set up before you your thoughts, good friends. On supposition, if you'll mark, you'll perceive how horrible the shape your innovation bears. First, 'tis a sin that the apostles did forewarn us of, urging obedience to authority. And we're no error to say you were in arms against your God himself. Hey! Certainly you are. For to the king God hath his office lent. A dread justice, power, and command hath bid him rule, and willed you to obey. To ampler majesty to this, God hath not only lent the king his figure, his throne, his sword, given him his own name, calls him a god on earth. What do you then? Rise against he that God himself installs, but rise against God. What do you to your souls in doing this? Alas, poor things, desperate as you are, wash your foul minds with tears. Those same hands that you like rebels lift up against the peace, lift up for peace. And your unreverent knees make your feet to kneel, to be forgiven. Oh, tell me this. As mutinies are intimate by his name, what rebel captain can still the rout? Better! How well can that proclamation sound when there's nothing but a rebel to qualify a rebel? You'll put down nobles, kill them, cut their throats, possess their homes, and leave the majesty of law in line to slip him like a hound. Say now the king, as he is clement if the offender mourns, should come so short of your great trespass, but as to banish you. Whither would you go? Going to France, Flanders, any of the German provinces, Spain or Portugal? Nay, anywhere that not adheres to England. Why then? You must needs be nobles. And would you be pleased to find a nation of such barbarous temper that break you out in hideous violence couldn't afford you an abode on earth? They whet their intestine knives against your throats firmly like dogs and act like the God that owed not nor made not you, nor charted all the claimants appropriate to your comfort and gave them to them. How would you feel to be used thus? This is the noble's case, and this is your mountainish inhumanity.
Faith says true.
Let's do as we may be done to.
We'll be ruled by you, Master Moore, if you'll stand our friend to procure our pardon.
Submit yourselves to these noble gentlemen. Entreat their mediation of the king. Give up yourself to form. Obey the magistrate. No doubt mercy shall be found if you so seek. Persist is present death. Yet no doubt what penalties you in simplicity have incurred. His Highness, his most gracious mercy, will undoubtedly pardon.
We
yield
to
to the desire of His Highness through mercy.
No doubt it will be granted to you. If you'll to go to several prisons until His Highness's will be further known.
My Lord Mayor, let them be sent to several prisons, and there be well entreated. My Lord of Surrey, please you to take horse and ride to Cheapside, where the alderman doth wait with the companies in arms for staying of Firth Mutiny.
I go, my noble lord.
I will go and tell His Highness of this good news. I will tell him, Shreve Moore, how your breath hath ransomed many a subject from sad death.
Lincoln and Williamson, you shall both go to Newgate.
The rest onto the counters.
Go guard your minutes.
A little breath, well spent, cheats expectation in this carriage.
Well, Shreve Moore, thou hast done more with thy good words than all they could with their weapons. Give me thy hand. Keep thy word for the king's pardon. But by the Lord, I'll call thee a plain coney catcher.
Farewell, Shreve Moore, and as we yield by thee, so make our peace, then thou didst honestly.
Aye, and save us from the gallows, else the devil's double honestly.
Master Shakespeare, you have preserved the city from the most dangerous, fierce commotion. For this little bride here in St. Martin's had spread to other branches of the city that did begin to kindle, would have bred great rage. That rage much murder would have fed. Not steel, but eloquence hath wrought this good. You have redeemed us from much sweat and blood.
My lord and brethren, I here have spoke. First, my country's love, next the city's care to enjoy with you in. Seeing thus it prevailed, think, God hath made weak Moors instrument to thwart sedition's violent intent. I think for best, my lord, we meet some 2 hours hence at the Guildhall, and there determine through every ward the watch be clad in armor. At the gates proud men, selected men, substantial citizens do war tonight against further mischief.
Shall be so. Well, beyond the things from the Lord of Shrewsbury.
My Lord Mayor, His Highness sends his loving welcome to you, your subjects, and your brethren, his careful citizens. Yet to you, Shreve Moore, a rougher, yet as kind a salutation, a knight's creation, in knightly steel. Rise up, Sir Thomas More.
I thank his highness for thus honoring me.
This is but the first taste of his princely favor, but hath pleased his honor, noting wisdom and deserving merit, to present you with this staff of honor, for he hath chose you of his privy council.
My lord, to deny my sovereign's bounty would throw precious stones back into the heaps whence they came. To urge my imperfection is no excuse in stale custom. No, my lord, my service is my king's. Good reason why? As life or death does hang on our sovereign's eye.
The king has honored much the city, and this is princely choice.
Oh, my lord and brethren, though I depart for court, my thoughts will rest with you, as heretofore, faithful guest. I must court, soundly prepare the chamberlain of state is public care. With the rising of my private blood, my studious thoughts will tend the city's good.
Can I paid speak? Good news.
My lords, His Highness sends express command that a record be entered of this right, and the chief and capital offenders be thereon straight arranged, for he himself intends to sit in on the rest tomorrow at Westminster.
Lord Mayor, you hath heard your charge. Come, Sir Thomas More, to court let's hie. You are the appeaser of this mutiny.
Farewell, my lord, new days and get new tides. Life whirls around fate, then to the grave it flies.